And rising, beautiful family. It's Retta's Recovery Reminders. It's Retta, and Ratchet, of course, is right here with me as always. My best friend. She's so amazing, really. She has healed my heart in ways that I can't even explain. If anybody needs companionship and really has been looking for love like their whole life and unable to find it in a person, dogs, cats, whatever, any kind of animal that you give your energy to, like, that's real love. You know, the stuff that nobody expects anything from you, but they treat you with just unconditional love and compassion and kindness and calmness, and they see your heart, you know. And I love the unconditional love of my dog. And her leg is all healed up. I don't think I even mentioned that it was about 2 weeks. She was kind of limping on it, but it's been fine. She's all healed up. Also, what did I want to tell you guys? I got a raise. I got a raise at work. I got an RO position. So I relieve some of the other operators for their breaks. So I'm not sure how much, but I'm really grateful for it. I've been really praying for more income. I was looking for another job, and because of my history, I have problems finding suitable employment because I'm really grateful that I got this job. I really think they just checked Michigan, but it doesn't matter. I've been there for over a year. I've proven myself a really valuable employee, obviously, and I'm really proud of myself. You know, I've struggled my whole life because I felt like I didn't belong. I felt like I never fit in. I haven't. You know, I've always felt different. And now I know why, because I am. And I feel like this is my time to shine. You know, I don't know. I've always had a pretty positive attitude, but I have allowed what people have said to me to back me into corners and to make me feel like I wasn't worthy of everything good in life. And I just realized that I was asking the wrong people for that, you know, in response. When you try to reflect yourself off certain people, they can't give you what they don't have within themselves. So, and they will not see that in you either, okay? They cannot see what they do not know, period. If they don't know what unconditional love is, they're not going to see that in you. They're going to take it as a weakness and take advantage of it. I'm almost positive because I have experienced it. And the thing was, like, I don't know, because I had this idea of what I thought the relationship was supposed to be, and I was trying to make it be that, even though it was obviously not that from what I was seeing. I don't know. Anyway, I'm just really grateful that I see life as life is today, and I accept life as life is today. I live life on life's terms, period. I don't try to make it into something it's not. I see it for what it is. And, oh, I also have an appointment to get my medical marijuana card. I live in a state where it's legal, medical and recreational, but I didn't see a need to get my card, but now I do because I can get take-homes from the clinic. Before it was just like it was fine, but you just couldn't get take-homes. Well, now that they've changed the policy, I am getting my card and getting my take-homes because that's the only thing that's been holding me back from getting take-homes. I don't have any other positive drug screens besides flour, and that's a medicine. I'd rather smoke than, take any kind of Valium or I used to take benzos and stuff for my anxiety. I don't do any of that today. None of it. I don't know. Don't allow what anybody says about like what you're doing to affect how you do it. Like, I know where my life was before, living in a tent on the street, doing just about anything to make sure that I got my next fix, to having a full-time job, owning my own camper, having a, beautiful vehicle, a lovely family that looks to me for support, even though it's just me and Ratchet right now. Eventually my children will see the truth of the situation and, realize that I was being abused for 18 years and I was traumatized. And now that I'm learning how to heal those feelings and stand in my power and my truth and the light of love, which is what we all are at our core, we can only do what we know how to do. If nobody taught you how to, control your emotions and how to not let people take you out of your character, then you don't know any better. I used to really allow people to affect me. Now I know that I am in control of what I allow to affect me and not. And, I didn't realize there was people that would manipulate that in me, but there are. And they can be some of the closest people to you. Just keep your friends close and, your enemies not anywhere close to you. Build an aura so bright that any negative energy sent towards you just bounces back. And, that's what I do. That's what I do. I focus on my life and creating the best life that I can with what I have right now. And the rest will just have to deal with itself. I have tried really hard for most of, my 52, almost 53 years to control everything outside of me, to try to make my life something, and it was a mess. Now I release any control of anything but myself, my actions, and my thoughts, and I have built a life in love that I love. I am just beyond grateful for. And all I did was change my perception. Changed how I saw myself and the world. That's all you can do. Heal your perception. You are not what has happened to you. You are the soul that is encompassing this flesh suit. This is the video game flesh suit. It's interchangeable. Okay, you're going to get another one when you level up after you get done with this go round. Well, I'm trying to make this be my last one, which is why I'm trying to, get into my highest self and be the light. I am trying to become divine light. Okay, that's That's what I have understood from all the religious texts. That's what all the masters do. It is something that you find within you. You can't find it anywhere else but within you. And connecting with nature regulates my nervous system. When I go out and walk in the woods, something about it feeds my spirit. I think it's getting grounded. We are all a part of nature, and society has basically fooled you into believing that you don't need anything else. But we are all a part of the whole. We can't do it by ourselves. We are not an island. I am not an island. And when I realized, that I could only, have what I put out, I started to try to put out love and positivity, real love, unconditional love, for everyone, no matter what you look like, what you believe, what what color your skin is. I don't really care about any of that. My thing is, you're the spirit and the soul and the energy behind this 3D. And when you realize that only by changing that can you change the outside. I mean, I struggled for 45 years. I didn't know who I was or where I was going. I still don't know where I'm going, but today I have faith that I have a purpose, and if I continue to learn who I am, I will grow into the best version of my authentic self that I can. And that's my goal today. Being my best self, living my best life in authenticity. I'm a weirdo. Imagine that. I have no shame. Now I know that I am kind of grateful. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in. I've always been too kind and loving, and it has gotten me taken advantage of time after time after time. I have now learned by marrying someone who didn't care anything about me. They said they did, but their actions didn't line up with what they were doing. And I had never experienced anything like this before in my whole entire life. And it was a shock, to say the least. But it's been a learning experience. And now I realized it was something that I had to go through in order for me to understand that not everybody has a heart like mine. Okay? And especially there's service of self and service of others. Okay? And today I want to be in service of us all. I want to use all the negativity that was meant to destroy me to build the, universe up. Show y'all that, hey, look, this is what happened to me. You don't have to go through that. All you have to do is believe that you are everything and you can do everything that you set your mind to. You are the light and love of God, of Christ. It's in you. We are all a part of divinity. And when I really got that, because that was what I was like, I had got the, you're a sinner, you're born it. That's all lies to make you feel like crap about yourself. It worked. It works. It makes you pay them to take your sins away. That's bullshit. Okay? When you live in integrity every single day and in harmony with the universe, then that is, you can't live a negative life and, you can't have negative thoughts and live a negative life. You can't have negative thoughts and live a positive life, You have to have the positive thoughts to have the positive life. The positive thoughts turn into the positive actions, turn into the positive character, turn into the positive life. And today, that is my goal. And I think I'm doing all right. All right. Anyway, I have rambled for 14 minutes. I'm sorry. I've obviously had some stuff to get off my head. I love you guys. I'm just trying to do my best with what I have today. It's September 27th, but whenever you find this is when it is meant for you. I experience and express... Shoot, where's my glasses? You're kidding. I just had these things a minute ago. Okay, sorry about that. I experience and express the power of trust because everything I need always comes to me. Very often we place demands on the universe to provide us with the things that we want by saying that we need them. There is absolutely nothing wrong with having what you want. However, when it is not satisfied, you must not be fooled into believing that the universe does not support you. She's so cute. Let me move over so you guys can see her. Okay. Nor should you believe it is an indication that you cannot trust the universe to take care of you. The point is, do not confuse your needs with your wants. Very important. Here's an example of how that can happen. Let's say you live 50 miles outside of a town and you have no transportation. You might think that you need a car to get around. Granted, a car would make it more convenient for you to get around. It would make you feel a lot more comfortable knowing that if there was an emergency, you could get someplace fast. However, the truth of the matter is that you don't need a car. You want one. You have feet. There is a bicycle. You probably have neighbors, or perhaps you could be a bit more prudent about your situation and put yourself into and expect the universe to get you out of. There are angels around you at all times. Their job is to protect you from harm and provide you with the essentials of life. These angels do not interfere with your choices. When you ask for help, the angels will respond. When you call out to the angels to help you with a need and discover that it is actually a want, they get really pissed, so watch it. Once you send your angels on a wild goose chase, they will be a bit slower about responding with your next call. Until today, you may have not realized that you were upsetting the angels who work on your behalf. Just for today, get clear about the difference between what you need and what you want. When you call upon your angels for help, be clear about what you are asking for. Today, I am devoting to letting my angels know exactly what I want. And, that's really what I realized. I wanted my needs met. And, I wanted to have a home that I felt safe and, wasn't worried about getting kicked out of, or, it's just, I'm safe today. I didn't feel safe in my other relationship. There was violence, a lot of violence. My jaw still clacks because, I'm healing from those things. But once that has gone on, there's that, it's in your body, and I'm learning how to release the trauma from my body by using somatic movement, grounding, meditation, journaling, yoga. I got an ab wheel I've been working with. I try to work my body. I do. I work my body every single day in some way. Stretching, yoga, walking, something. And that's even the days I don't want to. I have aches. I'm elderly. I'm not young anymore. I'm going to be 53 in a couple months, not even a month and a half. November 3rd is my birthday. So I'm going to be 53 on November 3rd. And I'm very grateful to get this chance to rebuild a life in alignment with my greatest good. And today I live in love. I don't care what anybody else thinks about my life or my lifestyle. You know, I have built this from my experiences. And it doesn't matter when somebody says something about what they believe. That's okay. You're entitled to believe whatever you want. And so am I. I've learned it from my experience. And I'm going to continue to live in joy and love and sharing my experience, strength, and hope with the world. And anybody who, you know, gets a little bit of motivation or inspiration from me, you know, speaking my truth. It's in you. You are possible of great things when you put your mind and your heart in alignment towards those things. I promise. Unconditional love is the most powerful force in the universe. When you learn how to harness that and focus it and get you to where you want to go. I promise it works. I'm living proof. I love you guys. I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know I am. It's Friday. Yay. I love you guys. Everybody have a great one. Be blessed. Peace.